interviewing, they had Drake in their top 5, and I said, I don't think Drake was
lyricist. You
lyricist?
No. I'm saying like I don't think.
But I think he's not a lyricist because he chooses not to be.
Yeah. I don't think he used ghostwriter. That's what I'm saying. Like all right, for example, like I put this. I put Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg, like Jay-Z helped them. Q helped them back in the day.
I think Snoop might be in my like top 6 favorite.
Yeah, but Snoop Dogg is like one of them artists that's like I see him as like this nigga's a god. This nigga do everything. Like he's like versatile. Like he's commercial. Like everyone talk about Jay-Z and everyone talk about like all these artists that's coming up. Who's more mogul?
Mogul?
Like who? Like you go to India. Who would people know more?
Snoop.
Snoop. They'll look at Snoop. Like I know Snoop. Like Snoop. He's
the big universal star. But Drake is all of that in one today.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They in their own category.
Drake is like a new Snoop.
But bigger.
Yeah.
Like if you want to, let's exclude Jay-Z. And let's exclude the Mount Rushmore of rap, right? Mm. Let's say we started rap today and it is what it is right now. We can say that what people saying Jay-Z is, people say that Drake is right now. Not with the lyrics and all that, but to music. To music.
Yeah.
Not lyrics, but like just to music. People, let's keep everything in context. I'm not saying that Drake is Jay-Z. Listen. Because, people be like, how can you put... But this man is known globally. He has some of the best songs, rap and other.
Yeah.
When you think about it, like, come on. Like, we can't... We hate on greatness when it's in front of us and appreciate it when it's gone.
I think I agree and I disagree with you. I feel like we do hate greatness when it's in our face, but then there's like that counter opposite where I feel like people hype it up too much and they give it too much credit, where it's like he's good, but you ain't gotta say all that.
But that's how you know someone is great.
Wait, that's what I say about Cardi B. Y'all.
And I never disagree with you. I think you're right.
Because like my thing is, I've grown to love her musically, like. But I don't want to get to a point.
I love her. I love the personality. Like,
that's what I'm saying. But I don't want to get to a point where people like overhyping her too much, with other people like trying to like like fuck her. You know what I'm saying? Which I don't believe that's gonna happen anyway, because. You could see, you like Drake and her is two different people. Like you could find reasons to hate on Drake. Like it's certain stuff that like this nigga, I didn't realize until like I was in late college. I'm like, this man been singing about strippers. He's been singing about strippers, like think about it, like Houston, Atlanta, Vegas.
Yeah.
He was called strip clubs.
Yeah.
But his name was just even that. It was like majority of his songs he was.
But you know what's funny? You know what's funny though? A lot of people, and this is people's reason for hating Drake. Well, dudes, when I hear dudes talk, right? Because I don't like to talk music with a lot of people. But Drake always singing. I don't want to hear that. What this man is singing about is way more relatable to you than what Rick Ross and Jeezy is talking about. You've never served a brick in your life, but you fell in love with this girl. She broke your heart, and you probably done broke hers. You can relate to Drake way more than you can relate to them.
I don't look at Drake as a rapper. I look at him as an artist, the pop artist.
Yeah, I love him as an artist. What's that song?
Because of that reason, I feel like he's more known. He has great rap songs, but he's more known, especially to like, because I'm as a female. He's more known to the female community as that, like the poetic Drake who's singing about his feelings. And
that is so genius.
And it's like, and you're right. That is so extremely smart.
Yeah, because what we learned, in the music industry is the women. Like
what it is. See, most artists worry about the art. They join the music business, forgetting that there's a business.
Yeah.
Drake understand that there's a music business. I think if he was still an underground rapper, we'd have nothing but bars.
Yeah.
Me personally. Because that's what we were hearing before he became that person. He'll even have times where he'll put out songs and it's like, hey, okay, yeah, y'all saying this, all right, here you go, y'all niggas better not ever forget. Try me, I'm gonna throw another bar at you. Jay-Z said himself, I only respond to people I respect.
Yeah. Cause you know how many people was dissing him, and it was one of the few celebrities like he'll diss back. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
And like, you know, go back to the business.
Too much money
to go back to the business aspect, Swiss Beats said this in his interview. The music business is 95% and 5% music. When I heard that, because I took a music business class, when I heard that, that's when I woke up. Because a lot of people just realize, they think it's just, oh, you just create music, blah, 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 that's it, you do it. No, you got to...
There's a business.
Market yourself, you got to still network with people, you still have to... You got to strategize. You know what I'm saying? Like, you come out, one single, one track, you have to do so much stuff. You got to try to put on the radio. All right, cool. I got to... Even before that, you gotta have it, you know, copywritten and everything. Then you gotta like try to push it. You gotta put it in the press kit. A lot of people don't know that to this day. You gotta give it to the other DJs. You gotta try to get on the radio. You gotta try to get interviews. You know, you gotta do a video for it. Then with that video, you gotta try to put it on. Now it's not just BET and MTV. Now you got to try to put on YouTube and Vivo and stuff like that.
Man, hey, forget BET, forget MTV, damn all these rap labels. By the way, I'm going to say this, and I don't know if people been paying attention to all you YouTubers, those that are getting a lot of views, that's trying to do music. There's a specific record label out there that's signing every last one of y'all. Atlantic Records is signing every last one of y'all. Atlantic Records, smart. I don't like the music that's coming from them, but they getting ahead of the curve. If you want to get signed, reach out to Atlantic Records. I don't think you need to get signed, to be honest. Like, there's no point.
Someone said that I was listening to the Breakfast Club, and someone said, I don't know which artist said it, was saying, you don't even need to spend, like, music labels, they're not even giving you a budget for a video. Because you have kids, now with how technology is set up, with, like, smartphones and everything, how it's set up, you can film a whole video from your phone and then upload it to YouTube, and there goes your signal, and then it was less than what videos used to cost back in the days. And it's true, like, nowadays, like, social media, like you were saying earlier, is like it's a gift and a curse. Like, if you use it as what it's supposed to be used, you can get what you need across. You can get your ideas across. You can build that following that could propel you into what it is now. It's like that word of mouth, like, to go, like, Cardi B is who she is because of social media. She started on Instagram talking shit, talking about how, you know, this and that, being who she is, not hiding it, just being who she is, talking how she is, and that started a following base that led her to Love and Hip Hop, that then created more of a following base, which led her to making Bodak Yellow and Lick and all these other songs that have now propelled her to where she's at. And she's smart enough to know, like, everybody's like, oh, well, Cardi B doesn't really have, like, she's not a role model, blah, 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 blah. Like,
so what?
But she knew exactly what to do. She knew what to do. And me and you have discussed this. That's the same reason why I feel like Remy currently is at a standstill, because she's still stuck on this Love and Hip Hop. You're not using Love and Hip Hop for what it's supposed to be. You use it as your propel to get up, and then you're out.
Yeah, because Trina, I already told people, Trina making a lot of money. I think she's just doing it to get more, get that because, you know, Love and Hip Hop got that fan base. They got that cult following. So Trina, what she doing, I don't see her being on it past next year, because she don't need it.
She's on there, honestly. Like, that's what, going back to what I said earlier. Attention is the new currency.
Yeah, she needs the attention.
She wants the attention. Maybe she don't need it. You know, could very well be making a lot of money, but
but then again, she might not need it in Miami. she's using it as an I need an attention from everywhere else because you may have heard of Trina, you may have heard of a couple songs of Trina, but she doesn't have the following that she has here. Like her following base is strong here. She needs to get her following elsewhere. So if someone watches Love and Hip Hop and is like, well, Trina, who's Trina? Let me start listening to some old Trina. Pulls up YouTube, start listening to YouTube. They start listening to all of Trina's old stuff and stuff. And now it starts building up that following that she's looking for to then say, okay, Deuces, Love and Hip Hop, I'm out.
Yeah, for this generation, because, everybody knew about Trina. Like,
it's a reintroduction.
People from up north was like, she's the queen. They call her the queen of the South because, like,
she is.
She was the first one to really come out the South and, like, she just blew up. You know what I'm saying? So, but
since we talk about a female rapper right now, right?
Yeah.
Continue.
That's in your top 5?
No. Lauryn Hill.
Yeah.
It's in my top 5 lyricists.
I love Lauryn Hill.
She's in my top 5 lyricists.
But
not female rappers, just rappers. She's in my top 5 lyricists.
Yeah. She's a poet within her own self.
Yeah. She is.
I ain't got nothing to say about that.
I don't disagree with you on that. I feel like the generation that has come after us aren't blessed with Lauryn Hill. Like, we were blessed with Lauryn Hill, you know. We had the Fugees Lauryn Hill, and then we had Lauryn Hill. It's like they don't get that.
Son, like I can't say anything. It's like she went to Zion and never came back.
Yeah, like I feel like Lauryn Hill and Andre 3000, they in the space where
Andre 3000 is also in my top 5 lyricists. People,
they have like this like that's just come up with like a project because like Lauryn Hill she only really had like one like solo the album she had that and then she had the Fugees.
She had the Miseducation.
The Miseducation.
Yeah, Miseducation too, but like you still want
I love the Miseducation.
You still want that one more project to be like, you know what? We need that. Same thing with Andre 3000.
I disagree.
Why?
It solidifies
I'm gonna tell you why.
her legend.
No, it's not. It's not. Because she already solidified. It's just that we need it.
But, and we have a great example, right? She pulled the Barry Sanders. She left while she was still in her prime, while she was still on top.
Like Kevin Johnson when he left.
Right?
Yeah.
Wayne kept going.
Where's Wayne?
Nobody's giving him the respect he should have. I want to put Wayne in my top 5 lyricists, but like I'm struggling. Like he's definitely my number 1 favorite.
Yeah.
But we'll get into that list next. He's definitely like my favorite, number 1. But at one point Wayne was in my top 5 lyricists. Fuck it. Wayne in my top 5 lyricists also. I have to. I have to. Like, yeah. Okay. No, I didn't put Biggie Smalls in my, in the, I'm sorry. But no, I didn't put Biggie in there. No, I didn't put Nas in there. I'm sorry. I apologize. But
you didn't even put Pac in there.
Lyricist.
Yeah.
But we said lyricist.
Yeah.
Pac is my number 2 favorite. I'm able to differentiate who I think are great at lyrics and who's my favorite. I like Pac way better than I like Biggie. I think most people outside of New York do. But Biggie is a way better lyricist.
I personally love Biggie because Biggie to me was like
I like Biggie too.
Yeah.
I like Biggie too, but that's like I think it's that that Jordan and Kobe effect.
Yeah.
Where it's like, okay, Kobe would never be better than Jordan because Kobe wanted to be Jordan. Biggie didn't want to be Jay-Z, but it's like Jay-Z is number 23 and Biggie is number 24. Like that's the type of effect it has for me. There's no way for me that Biggie can be bigger than what he is because of Jay-Z.
But then Biggie didn't have.
I mean, yeah, he didn't, but
His got cut
why are we are we going to disrespect the people that's been able to have longevity? It's like, it's unfortunate he died, but it was 2 albums. we didn't have a chance to know if he would have been able to continue.
And that would make the discussion if